Taurus, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading today. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. We are going to pull a few oracles, and this is money. This deals with everything, actually. I like this deck because it can tell you about a lot of different things that you guys will experience. We're just going to pull just 3 just to start it off. We're not going to sit on it for too long, but we're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Taurus. Let's see. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. 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 Wow. All right, Taurus. And I'm only going to show you. We're not harping on these too long. We're just going to show you the cards that came out. You see, every word on this desk is something that is pertaining to you. What is pertaining to you? Your purpose, what you invest in, what you are being patient about. Are you being patient? And what? Your health. We talk about it every time. We talk about it every time with you. Does it mean that you're dying? No. Okay. Okay. Here, your first card that's coming out is life purpose. Here, getting new ideas, trying to stay inspired, trying to be more uplifted with your job, maybe trying to find something new that you're going to be doing with your job, that type of stuff. Come on, this is what it's saying. Do I have a new idea of how I can make more money? Do I want to move to another job? Do I want to leave this job? That type of stuff. Some of you guys really do want to help other people. That's a part of your purpose. The next card, what am I invested in? Do I want to start investing in crypto? Do I want to start investing in stock? Should I buy a house? Should I buy another car? Remember, everything that you invest in, your money, okay, will be going towards that. Do I want children? Do I want to invest in this relationship? I don't know. Again, these are words. These are keywords of what you are going to be experiencing. Do I want to really waste my time? I don't know. Am I wasting time? Am I wasting money? You get it? Is someone testing your patience? Are you being patient? Are you waiting for something? Here with the patient card, it literally says divine timing. That ain't got nothing to do with you. But it does say that for some of you, you have been waiting for something and it has not come yet. So I feel like your patience has been tested and people have been testing your patience. Yes. Okay. Amongst all of that, here you guys have health. This is your physical health. This is your mental health. This is your spiritual health. This card is talking about your health. And it says situations need to be resolved. We've talked about this, even when we don't use the oracles. I'm not an oracle person. I don't need to use the oracle. I do this for you just because we just spicing up the reading, okay? Some of you guys, there's an okay there. So if you are afraid to go to the doctor, it should be okay. It'll be okay, right? But we don't want you to ignore some things dealing with your body. You probably need to go. I'm a big advocate of that. I'm a big advocate of that, taking care of your body. And I know some people, the biggest advocates be like, boom, leave out of here. But I'm a big advocate of that because that is the field that I went to school for. So when it comes down to y'all, I don't play. And I at least try to help y'all out. I be on Zoom all the time telling people stuff that I will never say on YouTube. Never. Okay. So one thing that I can tell you is to focus on your body. And this also talks about some of you guys could be in a healing work, healing field. Some of you guys, that's part of your life purpose. Maybe you are Reiki. This could have something to do with, maybe you are a counselor. Okay. That could be it, right? Maybe you are a therapist. Maybe you are a massage therapist. Okay. Something like that. That's the field that some of you guys are in. All right. Let's get it. I do see that you guys are talking to people possibly in a group. I don't know who that is. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. Maybe we'll see it later in the reading. But there's something here where people in a group. I don't know if this is online conversations, or maybe you are part of a Facebook group, or maybe you are online dating, or something like that. We're going to see. All right, so this is for Taurus. We're going to see what's coming out here for you, Taurus. Let's see. I don't know what I want the first card to be. Let's get your mood, and then it kind of tells us what the reading is going to be about. All right, let's see. This is for Taurus. Taurus. Hello. Hello. It ain't nothing like a good old receiving card. What are you going to be receiving is what we need to find out, because you may be receiving, a message that you don't want to talk to that person, right? Like, I don't want to talk to them. Why are they calling me? Why are they messaging me? Why, I don't want to, right? So with that Six of Pentacles, you could be receiving something you don't want to be bothered. But either way, Six of Pentacles usually is a pretty good card. We're going to get into the reading in a minute to find out what that could be. But just know you will be receiving. You will be receiving something. Pretty soon, by the way. Let's say it doesn't have to happen tomorrow, next week, but it will happen in a few weeks. That part I can tell you. Could it be some money? We'll find it out. Okay. Could it have something to do with, you guys receive a phone call about a job that you want, a house that you're wanting, a trip, okay? You could receive a phone call from someone that you never even thought would ever call you. You could be receiving a gift that you thought that nobody would ever get you. Your birthday going to be coming up pretty soon, so that's within a few weeks. Yeah. So I do see that you guys are going to be receiving something that maybe you don't even expect with that card, okay? But I love the fact that you're in a receiving mood. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see what else is coming out here for you, Taurus. Let's get you, Taurus. Wow. Now, you guys did have evolution at the bottom of the deck. That's very interesting. I got my suspicions. Got my suspicions of what that could be. Yeah, got my suspicions. Well, for you, you're in the Knight of Cups energy. I asked for you, not your mood, but I asked, your mood was here. But for you, this is, again, almost like getting something, because it's the Knight of Cups. Like, hello, I love it. Let's talk about money for a second. I don't quite know what this could be until I get to the third or fourth placement, but I'm your money is looking pretty good here. Your money is looking on point. So if I had to say what I am looking at, it just basically looks like you got heavy improvement with finances, lucky breaks that's going to happen for you that you didn't expect, that kind of thing. I'm telling you, money looks good. And I feel like this evolution card is, hold on. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure my phone. This evolution card is like, if you have been down in the dumps, if you have had bankruptcy, and this is not what this card is, because literally there's nothing in the deck like this. I'm just saying, right? But if you've had bankruptcy, if you've had debts, if you've just been down in the dumps, the transformational card with the butterfly is like, baby, you about to come up out of all of that. Everything that was burned to the ground, your finances was fried. This is also talking about relationships as well. You just thought that you would never find love ever in your life. And then all of a sudden, it's just your life is different. You can't believe that here you are flying and you're beautiful and everyone is in awe of you. I'm telling you, that's what I see. And it's going to come through something lucky. I have no idea. I just hear luck. There's nothing in this reading that even remotely talks about it. Nothing. It's just lucky. Lucky in love, lucky in finances. Okay? So that Knight of Cups is coming with something. It's like the Knight of Cups is coming in, riding on his horse, bringing you some good tidings of many things. Like the bag is full. Like they're like, here, I have this. Here, I have that. You're like, okay, I'll take it. Cool. Let's go ahead. Let's see what else is coming out here for you, Taurus. Two of Pentacles. Look at you. Look at you. Man, Taurus, hello. You remember when I was telling you guys before how you were, that whole emotional roller coaster thing was, right? I was just like, ooh, your emotions, right? Like, oh, you've been crying, you've been happy, you've been sad, you've been depressed, you've been excited. You're like, why am I always having all these different feelings and views and emotions? What's going on with me, right? And it could have been because of the whatever that was that tried to destroy you, right? Because we saw the whole thing with the butterflies. So whatever that was that you felt tried to destroy you, a person, a lover, your family member, the very fact that just the planets just didn't align for you the way that you want to. Either way, this is what this is basically saying, that now you are going to be able to manage it all, whereas before you could not, but you got help here. There's some type of help, okay? Even if you want to say that there's divine assistance, that is happening too in your reading. You can say that, and then it's just this positivity, the overall optimism that you're about to start to feel. Not this heaviness, okay? Now, I want to see who's on the outside of you. With Virgos, they came out. I really kind of didn't ask until I saw the card and they just popped out, because it just depends on what falls. That's how I know what direction to go in. I want to see that you got all of this good stuff going on. I just want to make sure that there's no one in your energy that is trying to dampen your parade. I do feel like there is someone here that needs you. Let me see. There is somebody you're going to like. I'm talking about romantically. Wow. Wow is all I have to say. Let's see if there's anyone outside of you causing any kind of problems here. This is for Taurus. For Taurus, let's see. You got the Three of Cups, sister, cousins, friend. I'm seeing that there is a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, that you could be helping. You could be helping. I feel like there's some of you guys that you could be helping someone who is a fire sign. I also see a Virgo here, and I don't know what is going on with this Virgo, but I do see that there is a Virgo here. I am seeing that for some of you, you could be helping out a friend with their business. You could be helping out a friend with their baby. Because for some odd reason, I just see that there's someone in your energy that, may just need your assistance with something. Okay. And I'm not saying it is huge. I just feel like it's something like that. It could actually be a lover. It could be someone who is, outside of family and friend. It could be someone who is, someone that you're interested in, love interest or whatever, who needs your help because they're like, oh, I feel like I'm swamped. Like, I got this, I got that. So I do see that someone in your energy is like, hey, telling you that they need assistance, telling you that they need help, or just mentioning it. And you're like, I'll help you. I got you. Because I do see that you're in that energy where you are helping someone out here. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything crazy in a really huge thing where someone is like, but I do see that you are maybe getting a little busy by helping out someone. Give me 1 second. Let me see what else this is outside of you. There's a Gemini showing up in your reading. And there's a Scorpio. Wow, your money is going to be so on point. Oh my God. Ooh, ooh. All right, your money is going to be on point. Okay, some of you guys are going to be hearing about someone you knew, or something like your friend can come and tell you someone passed away. And again, that could be the reason why you're helping. Or someone is going to be like, okay, this could be somebody that's like, hey, I'm going to need your help in this because, and I don't think it's financially. Some of y'all could be, though. I hate to say that because I see y'all receiving, but I do see that if y'all are receiving, somebody may know that you got it, right? But there is someone who really is in this position where they may need help financially because maybe they got cut off, maybe they got fired from their job, or something like that. Like, I do see that somebody really is going through something, and I see that you're going to try to assist them in some way, but I don't really see it financially. Some of y'all, it could be that, but I feel like it's more so like somebody may have died or something. You know what I mean? And you're like, okay, let me, this is, or you know how like sometimes when somebody die, you're like, oh, let me just cook something for them. Let me just kind of help them in that way, that type of thing. That's what I see. I don't think that is financially. Because personally, financially, I feel like this person got it. It's only a few of you where you may just have to help someone out like that, but I'm not necessarily seeing that. Can I tell you that, remember when I said that there's going to be someone that's going to be entering your sphere of influence and you're going to like this person a lot? Baby, this is the one. This is the one, y'all. Y'all got the one in your reading. Full blown. I'm going to go ahead and say who I believe signs this could be. Now, I've already said any fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I see a heavy Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn. Those are the ones that I see. Now, once I see it and any other sign comes after it, I'm not going to say it. Because remember, it comes before the one. Before the one card comes out, they already done told me who these signs could be. Okay, let me just go ahead and say it again. Before the one card comes out, I look and see what signs come out. I'm not saying that it can't be any other sign. I'm just saying that these are the ones specifically that's coming out today in this reading. It is Aries, Sag, Leo, Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Full blown, like head over heels in love. I never thought that I would ever feel like this in my life kind of energy. Yes, it's going to be one of those signs. You are also being lifted. That butterfly told you earlier that there's going to be something that's you're going to get out of a situation. When I tell you you were down in the dumps financially, for some of y'all, that is true. I see comfortability here. I see that now you are at a place where you can buy the things that you want to buy. You don't have to have this angst about your money. I don't know how far out that's going to be for you. Let me see when that could be. Let me get the timing on that. Now, this is a general, so of course you know that this is not going to be for everybody in that way. 5 months. I would say 6 to 5 months. A lot of you guys are going to be getting a new job anyway, so there you go. Because I see some of you guys are waiting for you're going to be waiting for some type of communication or job situation. I do see that, but I feel like it's going to happen within the next 5 or 6 months, where you're going to really start to feel this change when it comes down to you financially. I also see that some of you guys are discussing living with someone, or in the future you will be discussing living with someone. Maybe for some of y'all, it's discussing moving out. This reading is really good, okay? Meaning it's most likely you're going to be discussing, I'm in love with you. We need to be together, right? And this person, you guys will be talking about that on a serious note, right? But if you are a Taurus and you're like, I know this is not going to work, and you guys live with somebody, yeah, the discussion about leaving will be there. Yeah. Because I do see that for some of you guys, if you're with somebody right now, I'm just going to say it. The people who are single, bomb.com. Bomb.com. Your reading looks absolutely amazing. For those who are coupled, this may not end the way that you think. I do see a little shock factor here. I do see that some of you guys are kind of like, I thought that we were in love. I thought that we were supposed to be together. I thought, yeah, and there's a shock factor in this reading. I'm not saying that it's going to happen I'm not saying that it can't work out, maybe 5 months down the line, or you split up and you guys get back together, that can happen. I'm saying that I do see a separation. Now, if you guys are married, and most likely if you guys are leaving, most likely you won't get back together no time soon. But if you're dating, you're fully around this person's energy. And I'm saying anybody that's coupled right now, it definitely looks like there could be some type of separation or split. That's what this reading is saying. It's completely different from a single reading. And some of you guys already know that already. Because I feel like part of the reason why you may end up leaving is because, again, it just feels like you're being pulled in a lot of different directions. This person is raising your blood pressure. Okay. You've been questioning if you want, if you want to be in this connection. Because it's like I said before, am I really still wanting to invest in this? Remember, we said that at the beginning of the reading. Those were the key words. Am I still wanting to invest in this? I don't care if it's your spouse or not. Baby, this is getting on my nerves. Okay? You're getting on my nerves. That's why it's completely different. It don't look necessarily too good for the couples. You do have a choice, but it does look like something may kind of, mosey on down the, not wanting to be here zone. I don't like the way that someone is talking to you. I don't like the way that someone expresses themselves. Some of you guys are expressing yourself. And when you do, there's this sense of like vulnerability. Like if I tell this person this, like, how are they going to judge me? What are they going to say? Now, that is problematic if you are in any kind of relationship. I'm scared to say something because I don't want this person to run away. Or I'm scared to say something because I don't want to fight. Or I'm scared to say something because I don't want this to be a problem. Like that just feels like there's a sensitivity around conversations, and that just needs to stop. Because listen, there's going to always be someone in a relationship who's going to say exactly how they feel, and they don't give a damn if you care or not. You do need to start developing that a little bit. Or if it's you need to be a little bit sensitive to what other people say to you. But it just depends. When I say sensitivity, if it's you or them. But that there is this like, ooh, be careful. And who wants to walk on eggshells in their relationships? Like, baby, let me just tell you what it is. Like, I understand, like, this is where it may go, but I got to tell you. Okay. All right. So I'm just saying there could be a touchy conversation that's going to be happening. And that could be how the relationship may end. Because it's like, I've been trying to avoid saying this. I've been trying to not tell you this. This conversation a little touchy, but I got to say what I got to say. That could really end the relationship. If I had to be for real. Because there's a very touchy conversation here. For you singles, baby, when I say all you're doing is just talking and you are just, just daydreaming, and you're going to work and you're daydreaming and you're driving and you're just daydreaming. This is all you can think about. You can't, and you're just trying to play it off cool too. It's people at your job. It's people in your family that don't even know that you're falling this hard. You just like, man, it's just coming out of the blue. And that's how it's going to happen. A lot of y'all are just going to have that energy of just like, man, I'm in love. And I feel like it may kind of spring up on you a little bit. You may like the person, but the way that you start liking them could sneak up on you just a tad, according to this reading. It's cute. I like it. But for some of y'all, no, ma'am. No. Something may have to end in order for something to begin. That's just the truth. Because, you have to ask yourself, how does this person have a purpose in my life? Because right now, this person would be bad for your health. Remember when I said that, is anyone testing your patience? It told you in the beginning part of the reading, this is how I'm going to do. Next week, this is how I'm going to do it. I love it. I love that I did it that way. I didn't do that for Virgo, but it just, usually the second read, once I like fully wake up, I was woke, but once I like really fully wake up, I really get into the gist of it. So I'm going to do that for Virgos next week. I'm going to do this for everybody. Just get the keywords, because somebody really is testing your patience. That's not everybody in love. Right? It's not everybody in love. That could be just family members. That could be people that you're working with. But when we're on the love part, right? And it's saying, do I want to continue in this? Like, do I want to stay here? There's been a lot of pain in a certain relationship. You see the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is like, that's the health card. Okay, now you're giving me anxiety. Now I'm stressed out. Now I can't sleep because I'm always worried about something. I don't know if this is going to work, like that type of thing. And again, I've already told you, couples, it don't look good. It does not look good in the couple arena. It's too much stress here. There's too many times where someone has caused a lot of damage. And I don't think that, it just feels like you feel, not me, I'm just saying that you feel that there's really no recovery after this huge fall. The relationship is pretty much busted up. And, you know, sometimes it's better for you to be like, okay, yeah, this ain't, we're not going to be able to move on from that. We're not going to be able to move on from this. Two different realities for two different types of Tauruses. Some of you guys are going to be hearing from someone. I don't see if it's from your past. Could be for some of you singles where someone from your past will communicate with you. That's true. That's true. Are you going to go back with them? It doesn't say. It doesn't say anything like that. It just says that you're going to be coupled with somebody. You got someone here that you're going to be most likely in a long-term committed relationship. Now, what I want to do, we got a few minutes left. What I want to do is get that person's energy, whoever they are, and see what comes out here. This is for Taurus person of interest. Kind of describes to me who they are here. And you could be dealing with someone who's a nurse. You could be dealing with someone who's in a medical field. Someone who is in dealing with the healing work. You could be dealing with someone who is a teacher. You could be dealing with someone who is a mentor to children. You could be dealing with someone who is an investor. They deal with money. They're a banker. They're something like that. That's who you could be dealing with, okay? First card that came out. You want to know what's so crazy about this? I don't know who this is. I asked for your person, and I don't know who it is. Because is this person saying, hey, you don't respect my boundaries? Or is this saying, this is someone who disrespected yours? Either way, we do know, because we said, and with this one, it's going to be more than one person because we're dealing with different people. But there is someone here who I already said, some of y'all, it ain't going to work, right? Because if you have a spouse, if you have a partner who you're like, why are you constantly testing me? Why? You're always testing me. Okay, and there it is with the disrespect and the lack of respect and, you know, doing what you want to do. Okay, again, that could be on either end. Let's keep going. Now, all these cards ain't going to come out like that. And then what do? I'm sorry. Don't allow people to stay in your life because of convenience. Well, I'm just married with you. I'm married to you, or I just know you. It doesn't even have to be married, y'all. It doesn't have to be a marriage. Hold on. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be simply someone who's just there because you allow them to be in your life. You're there because they don't feel like looking right now. You're there just because, you know what, they don't want to go back out there dating or anything there, but that don't mean that they love you. Some of y'all just with somebody who just, I don't like it. It's just blah to me. It's just like, oh, I'm sorry. Let me just tell them that I'm sorry just so we can get over the situation now. So we won't be fighting. Someone hearts belong to someone else. You could be with, oh man, let me tell you, this happened. I'm not going to say this happened this week. And I was shocked. It happened twice. I was like, people really do be with people they in love with somebody else. The divine feminist is just as bad. I'm like, oh, and it was just such a horrible situation. It was just horrible. It was horrible. I'm like, damn, I feel bad for old boy. I'm not even telling you how long. It was just bad. Okay? It was just bad. So, you know, just because they're with you does not mean that they are in love with you. Some of you guys may have kids together, that kind of thing. So that's the reason why the person is staying. Some of you guys, in general, children could be affecting your relationship. Let's say you're trying to date someone and they got kids and you're like, man, we can't do anything because he or she don't have a babysitter. Okay. You are going to be somebody number one, baby. There you go. It came out. I love it. I told you, 2 different people. That's why I said when it comes to the singles, baby, on point. On point. The rest of you, this is the breaking point right here. Y'all got somebody coming up in here. Ooh, they so fine. When I tell y'all got power couple energy, power couple, but you had to become the power first yourself. You had to become that. You can't be a power couple feeling like you're like a roach. You can't. You can't be like, well, I know I look good, and then you doing everything that shows that makes you think that you're ugly. You see how the universe had to mold you into this badass, right? Because a lot of y'all really didn't see yourself like that. There are people who are born like that. Y'all do realize it, right? You can look at somebody's chart and be like, yeah, they may have moments where they may have low self-esteem, but baby, they are born with confidence. And so you were molded so you can actually be in the position of where your person is at. Because your person ain't going to even find you attractive if you're walking around here thinking of yourself being little. They're not going to find that attractive. They're not going to find you attractive if you don't think of yourself like that. They're like, why would I want to be with you? This is for Taurus. I didn't say it. Oh, a line Libra. Libra get the worst rap. There it is at Phoenix again. Libra get the worst raps. Man, Libra. Anyway, you are dealing with people at this point. Like I said, it doesn't have to be love. This is just your energy right now. You're dealing with someone who's possibly trying to tell you something. They're trying to sell you something. I want to try to sell Taurus something. I'm trying to sell them something. Are you going to believe it? Are you going to, because I think you all had a reading like that, right? All right. I don't know. But it's just saying that somebody is like, let me just tell them that. Let me see if they're going to believe it. It could be your mama. It could be a coworker. It could be somebody like that. But that's the energy that's falling out. I'm just saying. And it's not saying for you to be paranoid, but you're going to know. Then again, here with Libra, it is a Libra season card. It is a Libra person card. It could deal with courts. Maybe it deals something dealing with courts. Maybe it deals with contracts. Maybe you're about to sign your name on a lease. Maybe in the future you are going to be in some type of committed relationship. Maybe something like that, right? It is about commitments for you, not necessarily love. It's about what you committed to, okay? That's what I have for you. Taurus, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. Okay, I have a few openings tomorrow, which is Saturday, if you guys are interested in a reading. All right, I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.